We asked 4 experts to weigh in on the importance of automation and how to implement it. Here's what they had to say.
I think automation is essential. The great thing about COVID was it fast-forwarded our industry probably 10 years in 3 months because people realized you can't just depend on labor anymore. And so the old method of just, a human being doing all the work has caused people to be more creative. It's also brought down the cost of automation. I do think there's been a tendency to move more towards the most automated solution rather than the right automated solution, which is kind of why we started our own company, was to make intelligent change.
Recent research indicates that 80% of warehouses today have no automation at all. If I'm in that position, where should I start?
It's a very challenging time that we're in. You think about technology, the pace and speed of change, the impacts of COVID, labor, all these components, we have to respect the pace at which things change right now. As a result of that, the strategy that we embark on is really two-phased. It's both strategic and tactical. We start with looking at what we think are 3 key areas. One is labor. Pretty obvious what's happening with labor and what we're trying to do to mitigate that with respect to things like autonomous mobile robots. So labor is one. 2 is quality. Quality is a big impact relative to customer service and the cost to the operation for the mistakes and what has to recover from it. Looking at opportunities around that quality savings. And then number 3 is what I call innovation gaps. Innovation gaps to us are areas where we can improve the scalability of the operation. That relates to automation with respect to the types of automation and the timeline, how long they're going to be providing value to the operation. So it's important to have that strategic vision to determine what the 5-year plan is, and then tactically, what are the pilot initiatives that can be leveraged incrementally along the way to leverage automation to be able to be successful to hit that long-term strategic goal. So labor, quality, and identifying those innovation gaps are, I think, where you should start.
Autonomous mobile robots, AMRs, are getting a lot of buzz lately. What benefits do they deliver?
Most of the time, people focus on the intended benefits of AMRs, really focused around productivity gains, ROI, payback, those kinds of things, really hard financial number driven. But some of the unintended benefits of AMRs, like those from Locus, where we're truly collaborating with the associate on the floor, is we're really making their work life safer, easier, and more enjoyable. So I'm not wearing a headset, I'm not wearing an RF device on my arm, I'm not pulling a pallet jack or a cart all over the warehouse. I simply work in a zone, serve the bot that comes to me, and what we hear from customers, payback, is that they are making their workers more engaged, happier, reduces turnover, and people are actually anxious to come to work with the bots.
What is accelerating or impeding the deployment of robotic solutions to more warehouses?
I think there's a problem of uniqueness. A lot of automation and robotic solutions excel at operating in environments which are well structured and have low variability. But if your warehouse requires rapid changes, whether that's to the physical layout or the traffic flows of product, people, and machines, it can be difficult to maintain a high level of efficiency and consistency.